Hello Bladers, this is Bladers back with another video. Right now I'm sitting in front of an open window, so there might be some noises of nature or people or some construction noises as well, so please don't mind that. So I'm here to talk about a tournament that we had in New Delhi, IBA tournament, Clean Slate Basic Burst Grade. It was held on the 31st of Jan 2021 and today is the 6th of Feb. So it's been an entire week and I'm kinda late with this video. I wanted to make this video earlier, but then I was like, it's okay, why to do all this melodrama on YouTube? But I couldn't just get it out of my head. So you guys already know that I couldn't make it to the tournament. Something came up at the last moment. When Yoga Instinct told me about this tournament, like, hey ZX, I'm doing this tournament and I need you to co-host in this one. So I was like,
I give you my word.
And I actually meant it. I'm not kidding. I was supposed to go to the tournament and I was so determined. Like, Beyblade Burst Basic Grade is my favorite burst format, and I was one of those who actually proposed this tournament. Like, if there's gonna be a next tournament, we want it to be a basic burst one. I was one of them. And I had done a lot of preparation. It was one of the tournaments in which I thought that I'll be the most prepared for this one, because usually I'm not able to prepare. And other than that, I was also supposed to be the co-host, which means some responsibilities along with the host. So I was supposed to help Yoga Instinct with that as well. And even after so many things, so many preparations and so many responsibilities, I just couldn't make it. And the reason why I couldn't make it is because something came up at the very last moment yet again. So let me tell you what happened. I was ready for the tournament, like it was no, actually I'm a little bit mistaken here. One day before the tournament, I was ready with the testings and all. I even made videos on the testings, and I was like, okay, I'm so ready for tomorrow, I'm so excited, stuff like that. And then my mother just told me that we need to leave for the tailor, because you know, shadi season and all, wedding season, so we need to get dresses and suits for ourselves, my whole family. So I was like, just get it done with this evening, because the next morning I have to leave and I cannot miss it.
There's no way you can stop me.
So my mom and dad were like, okay, fine. I didn't really tell them that it was supposed to be a Beyblade event, otherwise I was toast. But I just told them that it's a friends get together, and they were like, okay. And then we didn't make it that evening. My dad was involved with something else, which was definitely not an important job. It was not even his work. I guess it was just some friends and stuff, and he couldn't care less, and we had to miss it. And then the tailor just gave us another appointment of 10 a.m. in the morning, which was exactly an hour before the tournament was supposed to begin. And obviously, like, if the tournament was supposed to be at 11, then obviously I have to start making preparations early in the morning, and then only I can leave at 10:30 or 10:45 and then reach at 11, because the venue was closed. You know, this tournament was perfect for me, my favorite format, the perfect venue for me. I could have done a lot, and I had to help Yoga Instinct with the co-hosting as well. And we had to go. I could not do anything, and we had to go. When I told Yoga Instinct, he was like, भाई तेरे साथ हमेशा last moment पे ही ऐसा क्यों होता है? Because literally, it's not just this time, it is every time. That every time I'm ready for a tournament, something comes up at the last moment. And to all the tournaments that I've made it to, I have always battled hard for that last moment. Every time it happens. I don't know why, fate or something like that. So yeah, I have come to this conclusion that fate, almighty fate, is against me when it comes to blading. You know, may it be these tournaments, or may it be just get-togethers between blader friends, or someone's birthday, special event, or even making videos. It has all become such a nightmare because something happens and all my plans are put to waste. It was a basic burst grade event, as I told you, and now there isn't gonna be a basic burst grade event in I don't know how much time. And man, I miss it, yo. Man, how could I miss it, man? How? Anyways, enough with the rant. There was another thing that I wanted to talk to you about. So because I was still kind of pissed from missing this basic grade event, I was like, boss, bahut ho gaya, enough. And I was like, I would host my own tournament. And For me, it was like Hawa Mein Tir Chalana, but I just rang up Yoga Instinct, and he was like, I'm more than capable. And actually, I know that I can host one really well, but I guess it requires some things that I cannot really do, which is first of all time. It's so hard for me to already make time for these existing tournaments. How would I actually be able to host one? And second, I don't know if it does, but if it does require funds, which is monetary things, then I cannot really do that as well. But I'll still keep on trying to host another basic grade. But for this, there are some other dilemmas that I'm facing. And because I was the one who created most of the hype for the tournament as well, I'll admit that that's my fault. I created a lot of hype. First of all, I just uploaded one on a video on my channel, and it's close to 600 views, I guess, and it isn't even like 2 weeks. So yep, yep, that's a big deal. And for me, for my channel at least. So, and other than that, I also made a video for main IBA's YouTube channel, Indian People Association, and the comments that we received over there from people who weren't really in Delhi, they were actually very disappointing. I mean, literally, people were referring to IBA as DBA, Delhi Billiard Association, because I guess one guy did, and then there was another guy who got inspiration from that comment, and he wrote down a whole Mahabharat in the comments that it's a DBA. I'm 12 years old. How can I host? People don't really know how tournaments are done. They think that we here, the mods of IBA, we actually come to their place to host tournaments, and we have given a lot of hints that no, it does not work like that. A person from a place has to stand up, take responsibility, volunteer for hosting a tournament. And we have let you guys know many times, but still, it's an irony that people don't really want to do anything, they just want to sit and complain. You know, I don't want to be offensive to anyone, but still, it was very riling, trust me. You know, not just me, because I'm generally sometimes a short-tempered person, but still, I mean, consider Yoga Instinct. He's like the Captain Cool of IBA, and he was also pretty pissed off. Like, his mood was totally off by those comments, and he was like, I mean, can you get me what I'm trying to say? So the number one dilemma that I'm facing is obviously if there are any funds involved in hosting a tournament. And other than that, if I host another one, then obviously, because I am a Delhi guy as well, so I will host it in Delhi. And then when I make a video on that, or even if I don't, it's again gonna get hate from all those kids. And I don't know how to tackle that. I don't really have the energy to do so. So all these obstacles are there, these dilemmas and stuff, but still I'll keep trying. I'll try, and if I can, then I most certainly will host a tournament in New Delhi, obviously. But still, keeping all these tournament hosting business aside, there's another thing that I was thinking, and it is that I should make another separate video, not for this channel, for IBA's main YouTube channel. And in that I will be explaining how tournaments are hosted, like the science behind it all, how it's done. Because I feel that if we make a formal video on that and publish it, then maybe people would watch that too, and then they'll actually get how it's done. And then if they have like enough sense, they won't really comment all that shit all over again, because it's actually it's very disturbing to read all those things. But anyways, I guess that's all with the video. This airplane might be a bit distracting, sorry about that. I talked about what I talk about in this video. I talked about, first of all, I couldn't make it to the tournament. I should have, because I was supposed to be the co-host. It's my favorite format of event, and I created a lot of hype as well. People were expecting to see me there. And second thing, fate is against me. But that's something that I've already known since the past 3+ years. And third is I'm planning another video for IBA's channel. So let's see how this goes, and thank you guys for watching. ZX out.